Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Between Carlines. We are your hosts, Christy, Christina, and Jenna, and we are three moms trying to do life in the short daylight hours between car lines. On today's episode, we belt out some tunes, found some dooperoons, and got Jenna's epic universe review. So buckle up and enjoy the ride. Welcome back, Carline crew. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Doing
It's
good.
rainy. It's gross outside today.
So rainy.
I know, but it's good. We needed the rain.
I know, but still.
But this weekend, those thunderstorms we had were
crazy.
insane, right? Did you have hail? We had hail here.
I didn't.
Did
I
we?
don't think so.
On Saturday.
I feel like if you
Were
had
you
it,
guys around? Did you hear that thunder?
I was
I
not.
was around.
Okay.
No.
At my house, it was so scary. Even I was nervous about it. It was loud.
I heard the kids got scared, but I was at a birthday party. It was far away, so we didn't get the rain.
I don't remember what I was doing on Saturday, but I don't remember being scared of the thunder.
Well,
One of the husbands called one of the moms at the birthday party and was like, "Are you guys doing okay? The storm's getting really bad. The weather has turned." And he lives by us, but the party was so far away that it was literally still sunny. So
Yeah.
it didn't last very long, but there were just two really loud cracks that made me a little nervous.
getting closer to
The
hurricane
power
season.
lines were going to go down or
It
something.
is. Yeah. Well, one of the neighborhood pages is like, my power is out again. Doesn't Tico know what they're doing? I was like, I don't think they're trying. I don't think they like it when their power is out.
Yeah, Grandpa said his power went out, and we're like, why didn't you come over?
Oh no! How long was it out for?
I don't know how long it was out for, but I heard Steve on the phone with him, you should have come over here. It is nice that we're on separate grids.
Yeah, that is nice.
All right, Christina, you got to put it in reverse for us.
I do.
I feel like
have
it's
a few,
been
actually.
a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, and I have a few. So we got a viewer comment that said, saw your episode about the grandma from Plant City. She definitely shouldn't come to Twin Peaks this weekend. It's costume day for Cinco de Mayo. They're wearing lingerie, like bras, with skirts covering half of their asses and thongs. And then
Why didn't we go there?
I know, and then I got a picture of one of them. I don't know if I should post it though. Maybe I could cut her face out or something.
You got a picture? Yeah, post that.
Yeah, she sent me a picture too. So, and she said it was one of the tame ones, and it was pretty. I mean, she was legit just wearing her bra. So, yeah, it sounded like a good time.
Good for them.
Linda
You
Sue
know?
Johnson
Young.
should not go to Twin Peaks.
No, sorry, Linda.
Linda Sue's becoming a household name.
I didn't know at Twin Peaks they're supposed to be dressed like lumberjacky, like they're supposed to wear boots and flannel. And I watched a TikTok on a girl that just got hired. She was shopping for her new uniform, and I was like, oh, I thought it was more
so
like
they're
a
not-
Hooters.
They don't provide the uniform though.
They get a shirt, but they have to I think they have to provide their
lumberjack it up.
boots
their
and-
boots and
chucks and
that. Yeah,
That's funny.
I think I know what our Halloween costume is going to be this year, ladies.
Yes.
And we haven't gone over our visit to Duke's Brewhouse because we did go.
Yes,
we did.
We
Yes,
need to talk
we went.
about it.
We need to talk
What
about
a letdown!
Very.
What a letdown!
I don't
We
think
were
it's the
very
lunch.
excited to be greeted by butt cheeks, and that just was not the case at the location we went to.
We got greeted by spandex, long,
Fully
fully
ripped.
ripped, covered.
Yeah. And it
wasn't.
we went for Kids Eat Free, right? Lunch on
Yeah.
on a Monday, and it was empty. There was a couple people at the bar.
Yeah.
But they do have the games there, which, I don't know, bring money if you're bringing kids.
Yeah. Or lie to your kids and tell them you don't have any
Tell
money.
them.
That's what I did.
The games don't work. Yeah, and Christy,
food
you
was good.
proclaimed the food was good, but Christy told us that she was going to wear her booty shorts, and then also
forgot.
showed up in full leggings.
Right? What a letdown.
Yeah.
All
No
whole
butt
thing.
cheeks.
Was
anywhere.
I in leggings? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, you were.
I just wasn't thinking about it that day. Did we do a podcast that day? And then I don't know.
That morning we did. Yeah.
I can't wear booty. Oh, I picked summer up from school. I can't wear booty cheeks to the Christian school.
You sure can. I'm sure they've seen it.
We also talked about, we were talking a lot about peeing in public restrooms. We talked about the husband who pees in bottles. It was a lot of peeing in that episode.
Oh, yeah.
Peeing in bottles, and how he couldn't pause to go pee even though he lived with indoor plumbing and all that. Anyway, so then after that episode, Stephen was talking to me, and he was like, I just can't believe the amount of guys who don't wash their hands after using the public restroom. And he said at least 60 to 70% of guys that he sees just pee and dip out of the restroom. They don't wash their hands.
And that's like, they're touching.
I don't know. I find that believable. Boys
Grossly
are gross.
believable, though. I mean, I believe it because he told me it, but it seems disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not shocking to me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Everybody wash your hands. Sing happy birthday, wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, moving on. We did go to Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, how was it?
Good.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. The kids loved it. The water park was cool. I didn't feel like everyone was going to drown the whole time because it was, it's not a ton of deep water where, most of the
and
pools
there's
they
the
could stand
lifeguard
in.
doing this everywhere you turn.
Yes, they are doing
They do this the whole time, and then they sweep.
And they go. Did you go on the slides?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Are there family ones?
Yeah, there was one slide that could accommodate all 5 of us at once. And so that was fun. That's like the first time we've all been able to fit on one slide. Yeah. So we did that. We did the Magic Quest.
You have to really work hard to get Magic Quest done in one. Like, you got to put the time into it. But
yeah.
How was the arcade? Did you do the arcade?
Nope.
Hate the arcade.
We did Magic Quest and we did the water park. We spent the most of the time in the water park. But they had like their little shows in the lobby, which were cute. Like Livy was in one of them.
Oh, that's fun.
Liked it.
Yeah. We do like yoga.
Yeah,
they had going in with very low expectations, so maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I think you will. It was fun. It was a good time.
I'm excited for the kids. I think they're gonna have a blast.
For sure, they're gonna love it.
There's
coming
tons
up.
To
it's
do.
like 3 weeks from now or something. We're going.
There's only 3 weeks of school left.
I know.
Don't I
2
know?
Mondays. Really? One more Monday.
I think it's only really like 2 weeks.
2.5. Yeah.
2 weeks and a couple days.
Well, ours end on Wednesday.
We go through Friday. No, we go through Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we were in 2 weeks.
On Friday the week before. So she has. Oh, I'm so excited to never make that drive again. Every day, I'm like.
Frankie just keeps going. He goes all year.
No end in sight for him.
No, he's so excited. He really likes school, so it works.
Oh, yeah. All right. The last thing is going back to the kids' independence. There was another exercise.
There was
another exercise in independence. Okay.
I'm so excited.
So one of the boys wanted a grilled cheese. I said, "Can I make a grilled cheese?" So I said, "Yeah, you can make one. That's fine. But you have to ask your siblings if they want one." So of course everybody wanted a grilled cheese. Okay. So it was kind of close to dinner though. So I said, make 2 and everybody gets 2/3 and that'll be good. Right. Okay. So he takes the butter out and the butter is hard, of course, came out of the fridge. He's like, how do I spread this butter?
You don't leave your butter on the counter?
No, I don't leave butter on the counter.
Mine's out on the counter.
No. Ours is in the fridge. So I said,
nice
you gotta put pieces on it and then let it soften and then spread it. So he's like, okay. Then he gets it set up after a few minutes and he starts fiddling around with a toaster oven. And he's like, how do I put it? What do I put it on? And I was like, oh, you're going to use the toaster oven? I thought you were going to use the stove. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So then he moves to the stove. He's cooking them. We're doing a puzzle in the other room. The sandwiches are done. How do I cut these? I'm like, just use your spatula and cut them, right? So he cuts them. He plates them up. Next thing I know, he decides to walk them to the next room, promptly drops all the grilled cheeses on the floor. every single piece of grilled cheese.
You just pick that up and you eat it.
Not in Christina's house.
Yeah, no, normally I don't. But I was like...
She gave in on this one.
She's practicing her independence, too.
I said, all right, if you want to eat those, you can. And so he picks them up, he checks them, he's like, okay, we'll eat them, yeah. He puts them all on plates. Well, one of the kids was in the bathroom when the drop happened. They didn't know, and the other two knew. So they're eating their floor grilled cheese. And the third one comes out, sits down, and starts munching his grilled cheese. And then the other ones were like, oh yeah, he dropped the grilled cheese on the floor. And he's like, wait, but not mine, right? And they're like, no, yours too, Yep. Yeah, so there we go. Independence training. It's going really well over here.
Good job, Christina. I'm proud of you. You let them eat it off the floor.
They're really, you're really molding and shaping the future here.
Yeah, they're moving up, eating floor grilled cheese. Even Steven was horrified, though. He's like, they didn't eat it, though. And I was like, yeah, they did.
I think Joe would be horrified if I threw it away from it falling on the floor for 5 seconds.
Oh, man. I mean, I wish I had a picture, though, because it was like all the plates. And then when he was picking it up, he was putting it like in the crook of his arm to hold the pieces. Because he was trying to also get it before the dog did, because if she found out, it would have been over. But he got it.
Should we guess which child was taking on the independence again?
Yeah, or
already. Do we know?
I know by the way she does his voice.
As you walked with the plates.
How do I spread this? I know that impression.
That's funny. Anyway,
good for you.
Jenna, I want to hear about Epic. I want to hear about that.
Oh, yeah.
Epic it's pretty awesome.
Really?
So
I've heard so many mixed reviews.
Wait, first tell the listeners what Epic is.
So Universal opened a new theme park. It's called Epic. It's weird because it's on the other side of the interstate. Like it's not even connected to the main parks. Which one of the nice things about Universal is you can walk from park to park, which you can't do that at Disney World here. You can do it at Disneyland. So they have this whole other park. You're supposed to be like a traveler going in these different portals. And they have a Mario portal, a Monsters portal, a Ministry, like a Harry Potter one that you go into like the magic area in Paris. And then you go into the Ministry of Magic. And then they have How to Train a Dragon. And so it's still in technical rehearsal. So when you go, you can't expect everything to work. They take things down. Like we were in a show and it went down and they give you an express pass for something else. And the show didn't come back up, but they're just rehearsing and trying to get ready for the big opening.
Like a soft opening.
Yes. Now it is weird that you did have to pay for tickets, which is the first time they've ever done that. Normally when they open a ride, they give like pass holder previews. So that was a little weird, but we did it and we rode everything except for Ministry of Magic. And it was awesome. Because it's all new, it's super immersive. Like they didn't used to do it like that, like back in the day. Like the whole land, like you walk into How to Train a Dragon and you're like at the Isle of Berk. Isle of Berk is what it's called. And you're there and the rides and everything is great. Everything's very smooth. The rides aren't the wooden roller coasters where your head bobbles too much.
Is it a lot of screen rides like the other two parks? No. Okay.
There's some, but not a ton. But we had a blast. We went without children because our big kid does not like to ride roller coasters, and we wanted to ride all the roller coasters.
Yeah.
We did buy the express passes because we were like, let's just do that with just us. And so we got to do everything. The only thing we didn't do Ministry of Magic because it's virtual queue. And I don't think anybody actually gets to ride it because we stood in line at Donkey Kong, has like a roller coaster thing. And we were there throughout the whole time the virtual queue was released, and only one person in the whole line got virtual queue. Like, so who else got it? I don't know. It's kind of a pain, but it was awesome. It was a really cool park. It's definitely like a full day to see everything. Everything's interactive. Like Mario Land, you get like a wristband and you can collect points and you play a game.
Oh, that's so fun.
But of course, the bands are $40. It's like having to buy wands.
Oh, you have to buy that's annoying.
You have to buy a band. Like we didn't buy. I was like, when we come back with our big kid, that'll be something he wants to do because it's not a roller coaster.
Right.
But and then we had to ask. We had to ask a young kid because we were like, "What do you get from this band? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what am I getting from this?" He's like, "You get points," and I was like, "What do I do with the points?" He's like, "Nothing," and I was like. Cool. I was like, do I get a prize? Like, is this like an arcade kind of thing? Like, what am I, like, I turn in my points and I'm getting something? But it's really, really cool. It's awesome. They do have this one roller coaster that's not in any of the portals. And it's called like the Stardust Racer or something. Don't do it if you don't like roller coasters. It is so intense. It was terrifying. We got off and I was like, I don't ever need to ride that again. Like, I'm glad I did it once, but I don't think
What was intense about it? It was fast? Did it shoot you?
Oh, multiple times.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't just shoot you out. Like, way more intense than Tron.
Ooh.
Like, it was good, but I don't know that I need to do it again. Like, it was good. But it was awesome. It was a fun day. It was just the two of us, and we got to hang out and ride rides.
Is it true that if you stay at one of their resorts, you get a pass to Epic?
No.
Or like you can buy a pass to Epic?
For right now, for the previews, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to, actually, then they ended up opening it up to everybody. So the pass holders are very salty that it was a pass holder preview. And then you had to buy a ticket, and they got really pissy about that. And then they opened it up to people that were staying in hotels, and they got pissy about that. And then they opened it up to anybody could buy a ticket.
Ooh.
So, but it's a very, like, somebody figured out the HTML coding on it, and they could see how many people they were selling tickets for. And they were like, it was 10,000 people. That park holds 40,000. Like, it's still way under.
Like, do you think not enough pass holders were willing to buy the tickets that they had to get more people in?
Because they opened like in, I think, October, November, December time, they opened up pass holder tickets to Epic once it opens up at the end of May. So like we had already bought tickets to go in June, and then they opened this up, and I was like, well, let's do these tickets, and then we'll move our June tickets to November for Wyatt's birthday. But like, I'm like, they're here to make money, and our passes don't include Epic yet. Like, that's not even an option. You can't have a pass to Epic.
Yeah. I think we're going to wait it out to get a new pass until they include Epic, because what's the point if they, you know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, everybody wants to go there. I think they kind of did it dirty that you guys had to buy tickets as a pass holder.
For sure.
Like, pass holders should have gotten to go at least once, you know?
Yeah. No, and like the team members got to go a bunch. And then this week, 2 of the main rides are just down. Like, it's not a choice. They're waiting for a part. And so people are like, well, now I don't even want, I'm like you literally click a button that says you acknowledge that they're in like a testing period and things were not going to be available. And so, but there's a lot to do if your kids don't like rides. There's a ton to do.
Was the ticket price comparable to being in technical rehearsal, or was it like a normal ticket price?
I think we paid right around $100 a ticket. So
that's like a normal ticket price.
That's like a normal ticket price.
Yeah. Well, normal ticket prices are almost $200 for Epic.
Oh my gosh.
Like, we paid $130 as a pass. That was the pass holder discount for June.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think when I got Magic Kingdom tickets last, they were like $160 a piece.
Yeah.
Just for the day.
We did stay at one of the newer hotels, the Terra Luna. It was only $120 for the night, which is very cheap for Universal. And you get in an hour early into the park. So that was nice.
But you don't get the express.
No, you don't get any, the only express, you have to buy an express pass. You can't use the hotel express passes from like the higher level hotels.
Oh, you can't for Epic?
No. But once the park is fully open, if you have the pass that has the after 4 express passes on it, you can use it after 4 in Epic. There's all these little, it doesn't feel like it was well planned out. I feel like they're like, oh, here's a problem, let's solve it. Oh, here's a problem, let's solve it. Like, it just feels very piecemeal. But all in all, it was really fun. I recommend it.
Yeah, I really want to see the Mario World. That just sounds cool.
It's really cool. And the Donkey Kong ride is cool. And then
Is
there's
it a
one
minecart or no?
It is, yeah. It's the minecart one.
That's
And
the
then it's got
best.
these like cool things like you think you're gonna go off the tracks, but you don't, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they have one where it's like the Mario Kart, like you're driving a car, but you wear this visor and it's like a VR visor thing. But I didn't know what to do, so I was just doing this the whole time, and like you're supposed to like shoot, but I didn't get it. So the whole time I'm like, Joe, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Like literally, I felt real dumb, but I did win that game. I can tell you that. So,
Oh man.
No. But yeah, do it. Go to Epic. People are very upset about it though. Very happy or very upset. It's like two different sides.
Yeah, I think everybody I saw who went liked it though. I saw people posting pictures of it and stuff.
Well, people are just pissy when things are closed. Like twice, we went to two different shows, and one of them had to stop completely, and one had to stop and restart. But like that's what they're doing. It's the whole point of it right now.
Right. Well, I did bring a game today.
Oh, good for you!
Look at you.
Oh yeah, stepping it up. So this game is a singing game.
Oh,
great!
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure I found it on TikTok since you ladies made me start going on TikTok more, so you might regret this. So I'm going to say a word, and the two of you are in a race to be the first person to sing a song that has that word in the song.
Okay.
Not gonna be good at this one.
I made it easy. I went easy on you for sure. Okay. Baby.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Baby, ooh, like baby.
Okay, very good. Love.
And I will always love you.
Oh, I feel a record deal coming for you for sure.
Jenna just, you just look, you're like, nope, I'm going to let Christy have that one.
I'm going to let her crone that out real hard.
Name.
Say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.
You keep running games.
Say my name.
Believe.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch
R. Kelly.
Jenna's pulling out all the R&B hits.
Spread the wings and fly away. That was on the Space Jam soundtrack. And
yes.
Oh, I loved that.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Use your chance, do your dance.
Can the next word be jam?
Dance recital song.
You definitely have sung that particular song on the pod before.
Space
Early
Jam?
days.
I think I did. Yeah. I think I have.
I don't know why, but you did.
I wish I remembered the dance, but I was 9, so I do not.
I know my 9-year-old dance. Not really. My tap steps I can do, but that's about it.
Dance.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Uh-oh. No mistake.
Jenna, what was yours?
Dance for me, dance for me,
Dance too much booty in your pants. Dance too much booty in your pants.
That Jock Jams.
Something. Probably.
She's definitely got that R&B.
Oh, so funny.
I think that TikTok memo's right for you redheads.
I covered up some red.
Choices.
I covered up some red this weekend, so.
Heart.
Don't break my heart.
My
achy,
breaky heart.
Just don't think she'd understand.
I could not think of one.
It took a bit.
Party.
Party in the USA. So I put my hands up, playing my song, butterflies fly away. Not in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah.
Wow, we're really good at this.
Yeah, this game is going better than I thought it would. You ladies are into it.
It could have gotten terrible.
Time.
Time after time.
If you lost you.
And you will find me. Time after time.
Burn.
Burn, baby, burn. I have no idea.
Why do I want to sing Nelly's Hot in here? Is there burn in that song? You should let it burn. Usher, come on.
I was gonna say there's an Usher song.
Nobody.
I don't think I know that Usher song.
I know it from the Nelly song where he references the Usher song. Sorry.
Why is this giving me
There's got to be a song with sorry.
There is, and it's like
I
on the tip
definitely
of my
had one when I
tongue.
put the word in, but now I can't even think of it.
Say, baby, you're sorry. Wanna tell you, don't worry. I will
There you
be
go.
late. Don't stay up and wait for me. Say it again. You're dropping out. My battery is low. Just so you know.
I don't even know what's
Backstreet Boys, The Call. That's one of my favorite Backstreet Boys songs.
Imagine.
Imagine all the people.
There you go.
That's all the only words I know.
Crazy.
Oh, the Britney Spears song, Crazy.
Yeah. But how does it go?
How does it go?
All I can think is "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." Like
You drive me crazy.
There we go.
I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. Whoa, crazy. But it feels right. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night.
You can definitely tell what generation we're from with these.
Yeah. It's all millennial pop.
Slow.
Another
Take it
Usher
slow.
song.
Yeah.
I just wanna something nice and slow. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting on me. Ooh, anticipating good love. Don't keep me waiting. I got plans to put my hands in places I've never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. Gonna take you to a place that's nice and quiet.
Oh.
Where ain't no one better.
Did you sing this when you're Catholic school?
Ain't
When
gotta rush. I just wanna take it nice and slow. There you go.
That was a long intro.
Yeah.
A long lead up.
That was the whole song.
I gotta start from the beginning or I can't remember the words.
Fun.
Girls just
Wanna have fun.
Oh,
girls.
girls just wanna have.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to listen to this pod back. I feel bad for everyone listening.
Sorry, friends.
You can just double speed through this part.
Click.
Okay, one last one. It's going to be Rainbow.
Reading
Rainbow
Rainbow.
bright. She's a
Reading
shine-
Rainbow. I can't do anything.
So take
Take
a look. It's in a book.
Reading
Rainbow.
Oh, you dug deep for that. I thought for sure someone would do Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but
do you
no.
see
That would have been.
Oh, yeah, that would have
That's
been
smart. That's an
We
easier
both
one.
did shows. I did Rainbow
Yeah,
Bright and
Rainbow
she did
Bright.
Reading Rainbow.
A nod to the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
why didn't we think of Wizard of Oz?
That didn't even come at all.
No.
And y'all were
Good.
quick. You were real quick on those.
Good game. Yeah, the only one that
was-
stumped us was Heart. We took a second, and then there was another one we took a second.
Wow. Who knew we had that talent?
You can whip it out at parties. Your party trick.
Yeah.
Tell me a word, any word.
I've got the song. A karaoke, or a jukebox, not a karaoke box.
So we've had a lot of neighborhood drama in my neighborhood this past week.
Love it.
Always.
I got real heated and I got myself involved right in it because I was mad.
Big mad.
I was mad. So, backstory here. We have a neighborhood playground and it's old and it needs to be replaced. There's not enough for like older kids and younger kids. So one of our gracious neighbors took it upon himself to do all the research, meet with people. You know, he's not getting paid. Came up with the design, got it approved at a meeting. And I thought, oh, by the end of summer, we're getting this new great playground. It looks amazing. Well, a couple of the board members on our HOA were very against the AstroTurf that they were going to put
Why?
on the bottom. Because, Jenna, if you do your research, i.e., if you do a quick Google search, the first thing that's going to pop up is that AstroTurf causes autism. Okay?
What?
Yes, Jenna. It's microplastics.
Okay, but also, if he's a board member, theoretically, wasn't he there when it was approved?
Member. He's not a board member.
Okay, but if it was approved at a meeting, it was already approved.
So I thought it was approved. I'm not sure what happened. I thought it was approved. Next thing I know, I'm being told through other mom neighbors, like, hey, we need this petition signed. There's a lot of pushback on the playground because they don't want the turf. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever, I'll sign a petition. I don't care about turf, whatever. But like, that's all I knew what was going on. Well, apparently we have a monthly meeting in our clubhouse for the HOA where we approve things, whatnot. Well, the board canceled this month's meeting all of a sudden.
Conveniently.
So, yeah, conveniently. Mm-hmm. So the petition was, if they needed to get enough signatures for an emergency meeting so that we could have a neighborhood vote on the turf. So they were going to leave it up to all of us in the neighborhood to vote yay or nay on turf. Okay. So then this Facebook message goes out to all. Because let me tell you, when we are being told about HOA meetings, we get an email, but it just says like a line item. Okay, this is what we're going over, A, B, C, D, E. There's no information. So it just says playground, but nothing to tell you that, okay, there's a big issue going on with the playground, with the board. And like the regular people like me and my neighbors have no idea that there's this issue going on. So this nice girl is the wife of the guy who has spent months dealing with the playground people, getting quotes, making sure it's safe, whatnot. So this is what she writes on our neighborhood Facebook page. My husband and I do not like drama and live a very drama-free life. There have been things going on between the board and community, mostly my husband, that the rest of the community needs to know about because it has gone on way too long and it needs to stop now. Several months ago, my husband was appointed the head of the playground committee and an entire playground committee was established. There was also a board member a part of the committee who has kids himself and cares about the safety of kids. Anyone who wanted to be a part of this committee was welcome. My husband, who works a very hard full-time job, spent hours and hours researching playgrounds, meeting the inspector, designer. The parents in the community wanted 4 things: a new structure that's age-appropriate for older kids, a new structure that was age-appropriate for toddlers, something besides mulch because it's a huge choking hazard, and shade. My husband did his due diligence and found 2 playgrounds that fit the specifications, had shade, age-appropriate, artificial turf with a 16-year warranty. And the playground committee voted on which play structure they wanted. Okay, so I guess there was a vote on which committee, structure. Right. Yeah.
But just the playground committee, not the board.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the meeting 3 weeks ago, there was a lot of pushback from certain board members. When I spoke up and said, when the inspector met with my husband at our neighborhood playground for the first time, he said this is the worst playground he has seen in 30 years, and that if my husband was not going to go forward with designing a new playground, he would have put yellow tape all around the playground and shut it down that day. A board member said, that's fine, shut the playground down, I don't care. Okay. The same board member has been fighting tooth and nail to not get artificial turf approved. Let me just start by saying we have the funds, plenty of funds. If you want to see all the money we have pooled in reserves, my husband can show you and explain it to you. Over the course of 10 years, the artificial turf is actually cheaper than mulch that we replace every year. This board member is making it his mission to not get turf approved, so much so that he canceled the meeting this coming Wednesday and wants to spend $300 an hour of our community money to hire an attorney to give him options on why we shouldn't get artificial turf. The board member is also sending email after email to my husband and telling everyone he can that artificial turf is dangerous and toxic, that it contains lead and can lead to autism. He is trying to use trigger words that any parent would freak out over as a scare tactic. If it's so bad, why does our neighborhood school have it? I have it in my side yard. A lot of people have it. Oh, and did I mention we have an 18-month-old? So if anyone's concerned, it would be my husband and I, not the person who said, fine, shut down the playground. So she says, since the board tried to cancel this meeting, we tried to have parents sign a petition over the weekend to call for a special meeting. We, of course, got enough votes, even though we were told we couldn't get them. So now we will have a special meeting that the parents and community, not the board members, can vote if they want the turf or not. So she's basically just saying, like, this has all been going on behind the scenes. So we're getting this special meeting. So please come, because you need to know what's going on in this community. So then one of the moderators kept taking her post down. I just happened to see it while it was up and like wrote a very nice, like, thank your husband so much for doing all this. Like, thanks for letting us know, because we would have no idea this was going on. So this one lady kept removing it. So then that other lady writes, this webpage was created as a community forum to share events and happenings in a positive manner. One of the rules is to remain courteous and kind at all times. If you have grievances or concerns that involve our HOA or board members, please refrain from posting these complaints here and take them to that person or persons you have issue with. You can involve the community, just do so in the appropriate setting and HOA meeting. We already have such a small turnout at HOA meetings. It would be wonderful to see more residents attend and share their thoughts, contribute their suggestions, or just participate. Several residents want a special meeting to address concerns for the playground. May I suggest that everyone who is able, please make arrangements to attend. This is an important issue to discuss where everyone's feedback is welcome and necessary. So I respond, because I'm now writing this girl the original poster privately, because I'm like, this is so wrong. Like, thank you for bringing it to everyone's attention. We need to know this was going on. She didn't name names or call out anyone, specifically. She just said a board member. So I responded, I find it a bit frustrating that we're being asked to keep concerns and grievances out of this neighborhood Facebook page. If the only place we're allowed to voice concerns is in a meeting that so few attend, how can we expect real change? It's not enough to just suggest people show up. More transparency and actual engagement from the board is needed. Avoiding these discussions here doesn't solve the problem. It just silences those who care about the community. As a parent in this community, I'm thankful that this person brought it to our attention and for her husband's hard work, eagerly waiting for the date and time of this meeting, which ended up being 2 days after that, and I was out of town, so I couldn't go. But I kept messaging with people, like, if I needed to sign a proxy form, if someone could vote for me. And what this girl didn't say, and because she was being kind and courteous by not calling anyone out, they were harassing them with emails, showing up at their door, pounding on their door. Like, it went way above, what she even said in these emails or in this post. I just felt so bad for her. She's like, she was at her wit's end. And but thankfully, safe to say, we did get the approval. I guess the guy sat down with a couple of the board members that were on the fence and explained that the type of turf we're getting, I guess the turf that is toxic has like a rubber underlay on it, and the kind we're getting has sand filled, which is non-toxic. So once they explained all of that, the board voted it in. So we're getting the turf.
It's wild that one person, though, could have such a huge impact by just being a complete asshole,
And you know what? I think it was two people, and it's a father and son. Which, how can a father and son be on the same board? Which, it's our fault, because we vote every year, and apparently
do they live in separate houses?
I think so.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But come elections this year, they're going to be voted out for sure.
Yeah. Bye.
Why don't you join the board?
No way. I was so heated. And then I can't even say what this lady even emailed the girl after the fact. Like,
but that's what makes people not want to do things.
The group moderator or
someone from the meeting? So this is what happened. We only had one group moderator before, but we've been getting a lot of like scams, people saying they live in the neighborhood, promoting their business. So we said we need more moderators to help moderate this. So now there's a group of moderators. So this lady was just one of them. Okay. But then that next morning, everything in relation to the playground was deleted. Like every post, every comment. Because people were heated.
That's a good way to get a fracture off neighborhood page where people start talking shit only on the other one. You know, like when people do things like that, it never works out productively.
I'm all for not like causing problems on the neighborhood page, but if she hadn't posted that, no one would have known this was an issue and would have gone to that meeting. Because when I got the email that the meeting was finally set, it just said, it didn't even say what it was for. It just said, oh, like neighbor, playground, this, what other line items there's going to be.
But like, that's why people aren't involved, because apparently they make it difficult to do everything.
No. Like, I thought for sure it was the money issue over the autism issue. But like when you like, okay, it's going to cost up front, but we have the money. And over time, it's going to save us because replacing the mulch every year is an expense.
And like one of the big sells is that you're a family-friendly neighborhood and you have an unsafe playground. Like that's...
Yeah, well, they did a lot of research and it showed that it's going to increase all of our property values to have this like nice new playground. And so...
And AstroTurf.
What did they say was the problem with the current one, just out of curiosity?
I don't know. I think it's rust. Like there's a lot of rust. It's just old.
Yeah.
I thought I heard someone say something about rust.
Did they put like a grasshopper deterrent in there so that you can protect it?
That is another thing that got approved. They're spraying for the grasshoppers.
Christy showed up.
Large amount.
We went to the playground.
Yeah, it's bad. It's like an infestation.
I heard that if we get a water bottle and we put soap in it,
Dawn dish soap.
She's got this little water bottle. So I brought it to the
playground and I was squirting a couple of them.
And what does it do? It just makes them like not able to move?
Them. It kills them. The babies. You have to get them when they're babies. Age. Yeah, you have to get them when they're little and black.
You're like going around like a grasshopper vigilante. Like
they eat all the crops. It's really bad.
Until another family shows up that likes the grasshoppers.
This mom showed up and I said, oh, just be careful. Like there's some grasshoppers. And she goes, oh, my son loves the grasshoppers. He plays with them. And I hid my bottle.
Our kids came running up and they're like, grasshoppers, spray it. We're like, no, let them live. We did a quick 180 on that.
I'm thankful my house doesn't have them, but a few of the neighbors have them bad.
Oh, geez.
And like,
don't they come and go though? Like, won't they leave on their own eventually, or is it not? No,
it's definitely during a certain time of year. But have you seen how big they get?
I've seen them at the library.
They get this big, and they eat all the plants.
Oh, that would be annoying.
Yeah.
Well, they won't be eating your AstroTurf, so that's good. It'll be safe.
I'm excited. When we get this new playground, I'll have to take a picture for everyone that's invested now. But I felt so bad for this girl. I don't know. I was on vacation. I was feeling feisty. But I just felt so bad for her. Here, her husband, she's probably living with this husband that's been dealing with this for months.
Yeah.
Only to be getting harassed at her house by neighbors. Email threatening a lawsuit, threatening to get a lawyer to fight the AstroTurf. Like, come on.
Like, what lawyer's like, yes, I can fight your AstroTurf claims? Like,
well, I bet they were just hoping that if we tell her that we're going to get a lawyer, then they'll just drop it and do mulch or whatever it is. You know?
Yeah. That's crazy. People are nuts. And so I was so mad, and I held back though. I almost wrote that moderator privately because this girl shared some of the private message the moderator sent her, and it was
the moderator
so
related to the father and son?
No, but I think she does have, her husband is also on the board, but he's one of the ones that switched his vote to voting for it after they sat down with him. And apparently they have AstroTurf in their yard also.
Well,
I said to this girl, I go take a picture of the AstroTurf in their yard and post it. I was instigating.
I feel like a lot of times, though, when you have board members who don't have kids, because this happened in my last neighborhood, too.
Yeah.
When you have board members who don't have kids, they don't want to deal with costs of doing playgrounds. So, like, in the last neighborhood, they wanted to completely destroy the playground and just have an empty lot where it was, you know, and all the parents were like, no, we literally moved here because we had a playground. Like, you can't just destroy it because you don't have kids, you know?
That's the problem. I think your neighborhood is the same as ours, where it's like a lot of families with small kids and then a lot of retirees.
Yeah. Well, this wasn't this neighborhood. Yeah, it is like that. But this neighborhood, they put in a new playground. But in my last neighborhood, it was the same way. And they wanted to destroy it.
And then like that's all they have time to do is be on the board. Like that's their like identity.
And then I found out in the minutes that they're demolishing the gazebo that we have.
Oh.
Which is
Did you like the
sad.
gazebo? Like,
I mean, Summer liked walking down to it and playing in it. And then another mom had posted and she said, oh, when my girls were little, we had picnics in there. Then Gina had posted, this is what the board would have wanted to hear at the meeting, but nobody spoke up for it. And I'm like, well, because I guess the cost, it's all wood and the bottom was broken. And just to replace that was going to cost $5,000 or something.
Oh.
And I said, you know what?
Expensive.
Not enough people used it. And they did have some vow renewal event there one time.
Fancy.
I think like three couples did that. But I was like, I'd rather the cost, what would have cost to fix that, go towards the new playground. And I was told, it's all in the same pool. So
was the vow renewal something they paid for? Like, did the community rent it out to them, or just?
No, it was a community event. So the lady, it's the
like
retired...
everyone who wants to renew their vows just shows up.
So this is the issue. The events committee for our neighborhood is all older retired women. So like these are the events they came up with.
Wow.
And
I've
like the younger moms are like, can we get like an egg hunt for the kids or So now I think some of the younger moms have joined this event committee and we do kind of mixed.
More importantly, did you renew your vows, Christy?
Yeah, I did. Come on.
We weren't even invited.
They would have saved.
They posted a picture and there was only a few. I think 3, and they were older couples.
It was the 3 people who planned it.
One thing that I just recently missed that I wish I would have gone to. They were going house to house to look at everybody's renovations.
That's kind of cool.
If you had done major renovations to your house, you would sign up and then people could come look to see what you did. Because all of our houses look the same in here. So it's kind of fun to get ideas. Like some people under their stairs put in a bar, like a wine cooler with like a bar top. And it looked really cool.
It's kind of like the Creative Homes.
Chrissy has my floor plan, and they totally redid their master bath, and I'm obsessed with it. I want to redo my master bath so bad.
Sounds like this parade of homes has backfired.
Yeah. No, it sounds like it did good. That's exactly what they wanted it to do. I love looking at other people's homes.
Well, people posted pictures, thankfully, and then I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't go. There wasn't that many things.
Yeah.
But some people, their understairs closet, their Harry Potter closet under the stairs, like they've turned into playrooms which I think is cool also.
Very nice.
All right, Jenna, do you want to do test drive?
Yeah. So today's test drive is dupes. We found some dupes here.
Ooh, I like
dooperoonies, as Nina Poole would call them. Do you haven't seen Nina Poole on TikTok?
I've seen her, but I haven't seen her do dupes.
No, Christina.
If you're talking to me, no. My TikTok scope is still small, okay?
Okay.
I'm on there, but it's small.
Nina, you gotta follow Nina Poole.
She's good.
She's so good. She does dooperoonies. Yeah. I think she said she has autism, so she reads the back labels of beauty products, expensive ones, Christina, and will find you the exact dupe with the exact chemicals or whatever that are in the expensive one for cheap. But she's a character and she's gotten really popular. she calls them dooperoonies.
Yeah, she has almost 5 million followers, so she's doing pretty well for herself.
Because people will say, like, thank God for Nina. I just got this product. It's amazing.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Jenna.
So I don't have any beauty products because I'm
Poole.
not your person. Jenna Poole, dooperoons.
No relation to Nina Poole.
No. So the first one is shoes. Like these, we have Hoka's. And we have Focus. That's not what they're really called.
I was like, are they really called that?
No. I just put an F on everything that's fake. But these, so I have the real. I love these. I walk in them, exercise in them, do everything. These are from Walmart. They're $20. And I wore them for the entire day at Universal. I do my exercises, my walks, all of it. They're the exact same.
Really?
Nice.
From Walmart?
Yes. $20.
$20. They have like this blue. They have a gray with like a different color bottom.
What are they really called?
They're from Avia.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Walmart.
I don't think they have a real name.
Sports brand.
Yeah.
They have odor control in there. But like Hoka's are like $100, $150 to buy brand new, not on sale. $20. Highly recommend.
Nice.
So
I'm gonna tell my
know.
sister-in-law. She was asking me about sneakers the other day.
And they come like next day.
Can't hurt to try them for $20.
Well,
right. And they matched my athletic dress that I just got. So.
Oh yeah, I love that athletic dress. While we're on the topic of sneaker dupes, though, there was this brand that just cracks me up every time I see it. The brand name is Just So So. Have you guys seen this?
Just So So.
Yeah, the shoes are Just So So.
Just So So.
And that's what they're called. And it says it on the side of the sneaker, Just So So.
That's funny.
And so I would see it. It was big in the DZ community for a while because people do actually like them despite being just so-so.
Oh,
so
is it
I would be
Amazon?
Like, it's on Amazon. And I would walk around literally like out in the community and I would see just so-sos everywhere. But I think it was like a couple years ago. Not too many people wear just so-so anymore. But I was like,
funny.
You think you would translate a little better. Like you would call them greats. These are greats. You know, not just so-sos. But it was literally just so-so. That's it. Just so-so.
I love the translations of names. So my other thing is the Ebb to Street Lululemon tank top. It's got like the built-in shelf bra.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Atraco. I don't know how. ATTRACO makes one. $20. Exactly the same
On Amazon. I don't know what brand my Amazon ones are, but I have ones that look just like that and I love them.
It contains the girls, Jenna?
3 different colors.
I can wear it without a bra underneath.
Anything. Send me the link.
They're so good. They're $20. The normal, like the Lululemon one, the Ebb to Street is $68 full price.
Yeah.
And, you know, Lululemon's got the hip colors, so it's very limited. You know, we're kind of muted, not any crazy colors. These, all kinds of colors, like neon pink. I have green. I have another color too. I love them. But they're like the same length, same everything. $20. These are off TikTok Shop, but Amazon has them too.
TikTok Shop.
So
I'm trying to see the name of mine that I love. The ones I get are called Sphinx Cat.
But
are yours ribbed?
Yeah.
What is that one called again, Jenna?
This is the kind I get.
Atraco. You can see my size. ATTRACO.
It's hard to spell correctly. Okay, I pulled it up. Oh, they're on a limited time deal right now, $19.98.
Oh, send it to. I'll order some more. Like funny. They're just so good. Like, especially during the summer when it's like hot to wear a tank top, a sport. Like, it's nice to just do the top. And
yeah,
honestly, I wear the knockoff ones more than I wear the Lululemon one. So.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're a little bit longer. Everything at Lululemon right now is a crop top. And I don't want to wear a crop top every day.
I saw they have new colors out.
They do. Have you seen the green?
I saw a light ballet pink color.
Yes, like a purple and this
I think
Kelly
I still have
green
some
that's
gift card.
so
I need
good.
to look.
I'm just gonna go.
I stole Steve's joggers. They fit me so good, like lengthwise. I might just buy
Yeah.
men's joggers.
There you go. The joggers don't come in different lengths.
I think depending on which ones they do, but I just like the fit. They're like baggy and long.
Yeah.
And Steve's upset that I've stolen them.
He'll get over it. So there's your dupes for the day. Looks for less.
I feel like we should make a plug for people to go like and follow our TikTok because Christina's been really putting in the work lately.
I've been hustling on TikTok.
like out of nowhere. She just really
Go to our
dove
TikTok,
in.
like, comment.
Yeah, interact with us.
You know when
Interact
it happened?
with us a little bit.
It happened when you got me on that TikTok prank, and you're like, well, you don't ever go on TikTok. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go, first of all, I'm going to go look at this prank.
I know.
So I watched like 100 prank videos, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this TikTok better. So
I almost texted Christy. I'm like, we're never going to be able to prank her again because she's all up in.
Now she's all on TikTok. Yeah.
But
She's
the
like,
weird
she
thing
didn't know
is
behind.
She didn't know
the
about
stuff
other
you're
people.
sending me is not what's on my TikTok.
Yeah.
It's not. It's because mine is more like hustling how to get viral, how to get followers.
I've
you know
been
what I
getting
mean?
a lot of those too, but I think
Not
because I
me.
watched a couple to see what they say.
Yeah,
that
once
now
you
I'm getting
watch
a
it,
ton.
it's over.
And I'm
So
getting
I'm
a
getting
ton
a
of
lot of that.
sourdough.
Mine's all those
I'm getting the
weird AI.
sourdough. And I'm also getting, I don't get any of the AI. Like I hadn't even seen
All
that
AI.
dance thing that you sent.
It's so weird.
I started following a lot of moms because I feel like they're posting the content that will give us
You're gonna want mom
stuff.
followers.
You know, it gives us good
Yeah.
stuff. So, so I started following a lot of moms. So I'm seeing a lot of mom stuff too.
Yeah. Mine goes in waves, but I get some really weird stuff.
Jenna does.
I don't know
Her
why.
TikTok gets very weird.
And it doesn't help that I send other people the weirdness because I want to share it.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
why
like,
you
you
get it.
liked it,
Yeah.
you shared it, you get more. So
It's
it's
just
just
see this dog standing up and dancing with a head coming out of its vagina. Yeah, we'll give you a little bit more of that.
no joke. I truly just send people things, and oh no, where is it? Oh, here. Like
What
is that, a human
world?
turtle?
It's a baby
it's a human
in
as a turtle.
Oh gosh, it reminds me of that
broccoli.
book, The Metamorphosis. You know that book where
Yes,
he like turns
with the
into
cockroach.
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah.
the AI stuff is crazy town.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw this
Yeah.
girl with the possum.
Look. No, just wait. It gets worse.
Is it really a possum or it's an AI possum? Oh, that's gross. I don't like that.
I saw the original where it was just a lady holding a cute dressed up possum.
No,
That's funny.
my algorithm is real.
There's a lot going on there.
Screwy. Don't
Yeah.
join my algorithm. Bad.
The junk. Okay, this was the last installment of stuff that I bought before Jenna went low carb and on diet. Okay, so this is the last of
It's
it.
okay. It's
Next
okay.
week's
This one
junk's gonna be
sounds
great.
weird.
But
I know.
this one,
I forgot we
this
had
one is
this.
good too, just not maybe for that purpose. So yeah, go ahead.
Little
Ew.
Skittles.
Okay, so have you guys tried Skittles Littles?
No.
No.
Have you
They're
tried
so
mini
tiny.
M&Ms?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like that,
so
but
mini
Skittles.
M&Ms are far, far superior to regular M&Ms. They're so much tastier. I don't know if you agree, but I do. And so when I saw Skittles Littles existed, I had to try them. Skittles Littles,
Yeah.
far, far, far superior to normal size
Really?
Skittles. They're so good.
They smell good.
I
I'm
actually,
not a
if we're,
Skittles person, but
listen, if we're being honest, I bought you guys full-sized bags of Skittles Littles. And this was in like, it was a while ago. It was in like December that I bought them. I ate both bags and had to go back to the store and buy the little ones. So that's how you got the tubes. But
That's like Starburst jelly beans. I can't keep those in my house. They're be gone.
they're good.
They taste the
I would
same.
just like take a little handful and nibble on them while I was cooking
Yeah.
or something.
Summer loves Skittles.
The
These
big
are good.
Skittles are so chewy to me that sometimes they make my jaw tired, I think.
Yeah, I choke on them sometimes.
Okay, so these,
I'm-
no jaw fatigue and no choking. They're a win-win.
Yeah. This is like perfect. I'm going to put this in my purse and like when my child's not
Little
behaving, I'm like,
rewards.
I'll give you a Skittle
Yeah.
if you could sit still and shut up, please.
Oh,
Thank
you don't
you.
want to pee at the restaurant in the toilet?
I'll give you a
Skittle.
Yeah. You know what? We went to soccer on Saturday, and Summer's like, I gotta pee. Of course, we're in the furthest possible
it's so far
field.
there.
So annoying.
We walk, and I don't know if it was the mermaid on the door or me saying, this is where Cecilia goes to the bathroom because this is her school. No issue whatsoever. Like, I went first, and then she went. And then she was so proud of herself that she went.
Yeah.
And then she asked for a cone of ice. So I was like, all right, I'll get you a cone of ice.
That's a big reward.
If only you had Skittles Littles in your bag.
Right? Dang it. No, that's like the perfect size.
That's funny. Yeah.
Good job, son.
Skittles Littles. Get you some.
Those are good. Christina has a whole bag at home. She's just munching.
No, I'm out of them and I'm not restocking. It was ridiculous.
I can't keep those things in my house. It's too easy to like just take a handful and go.
That was it. I was just taking a handful, yeah.
Because you're like, it's just a handful. It doesn't
matter. And then
matter.
I was like, well, I already ate Christy's bag, so I'll have to buy more anyways. I might as well eat Jenna's bag, you know. Too much.
Just keep it even, really. It works.
What do we got coming up? A new special guest.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we got another special guest.
Do we say, or
do we surprise?
Everybody gives a hint on what we think it's about. Or what, not what we think it's about. We know what it's about. Sorry, my Skittles got to my brain.
Well,
Nothing about, we had to get them in this time of year.
Yeah.
Before the season.
Yeah.
Before the season.
Season's
Rain or shine, he'll be here.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth. Maybe more with rain.
Yeah. Although he probably enjoys the shine.
Yep, special guest. I feel like we're really getting into the groove of special guests, though. We got a lot of guests.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
We got to come up with some more. If any of our listeners want to be a special guest, talk about their job or their hobby.
Anything.
Or just something they're knowledgeable about.
Come on over.
We'll take you.
Send us a message.
It's not scary. We're lots of fun.
Christy, we make them look good.
Yeah. We'll make you look real good.
I don't even remember who you said that about now, but that's funny.
I don't know. Well, we got the link for the pilot that Steven was in, and I'm like, Steven, do you want to watch it? Like, we have the link for the pilot. He goes, no, I'm good. I'm like, you don't want to see yourself on the big screen? He's like, nope. Steve's like, some actors don't watch themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, watching yourself is always a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Even like editing in the beginning for me was rough because I'm like, oh, why am I doing this? Why do I make these faces? Why do I say that so many times? You know, it's rough. But then
I
you
love
get
watching
used to
myself.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew. I almost said, but we know Christy likes watching herself, so it's okay.
Funny.
I watch all of them, and I only watch me the entire time. No, I'm kidding.
You can say no, but I bet that is what you're doing.
Yeah. Jenna, do you watch or no? No, I didn't think you did.
No. Mm-hmm. I don't need to see it. I'm seeing it live in real action.
So I could edit it in any way possible, and you wouldn't even know what I've done to you.
You could just mute Jenna the entire time, and she would never know.
I would never know. No.
She just keeps showing up every week to film.
You're not even in it. It would take me a really long time to realize it. No, because I find it's like I and Angela's camp. Like I don't want to watch myself or hear myself.
Funny. I get excited for it to come out every week. I listen to it every Tuesday in the car.
Like I watch all the clips, so I feel like that's good. That's enough of me for the clip. So
that's funny.
But yeah. So.
All right. I don't know. Do we have anything coming up this week other than our special guest?
It's my birthday on Friday.
That's true.
I told the kids this morning, I was like, it's my birthday week, so you have to be really nice to me all week long. And Joe's like, we don't do weeks, we do days.
Were they like, it was just Mother's Day yesterday?
Frankie goes, do you like presents? And I was like, yes, I like presents. And he's like, okay, I like presents. I was like, okay.
Oh. Jenna, what are your plans for your actual birthday day? Are you doing anything?
I don't think, no. Oh, I'm getting a mammogram.
On your birthday?
It was like the only time that really worked. And I was like, I don't have anything else going on. And my personality is, if I can put it off, I will. So I was like, let me just get it done.
Wait, have you ever gotten
Have you had one before? Oh, Jenna, you waited a whole year. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to have 40?
Yeah,
you're supposed to.
Went to the doctor for the first time in probably 4 years last Friday.
Oh.
For me,
I was like waiting. I was eagerly anticipating turning 40 to get my mammogram, because for me it was like I was just having anxiety over the what ifs and the, you know what I mean? And so I was like, I would rather get it and then just see that it's fine than keep putting it off. So like I tried to get them to prescribe it to me at 39. And they were like, you got to wait till next year. Your insurance won't cover it. So
I heard there's way better diagnostic tests now instead of doing
it's not
a mammogram.
As like smash as
instead of a mammogram.
They have other things
now.
It's a little smash, but it's not like what it used to be.
Don't get twisted. Like, it is a little smash.
Like 10, 15 years ago, like when I worked at like Susan G. Komen, it was not good. It was rough.
I think when you have small ones, it's harder too. Like for you, it will be no problem. Yeah.
Well, right now it's just like skin. Like just let me lay my
no problem
deflated skin.
It is a little awkward though, because you're standing like up against the machine like this, and some lady is just maneuvering your boob around, you know, and then she's like,
I felt.
Put back your armpit. You know, you don't want any armpit skin in it. You're like, okay, you know.
That's how I felt when I got my spray tan. I was like, excuse me, what do you want me to do with this? Like, what do you want me to do here? She's like, well, hold him up. And then she goes, all right, let him go. So it is what it is. But I'm going to get my like medical life. Like I did blood work. I did it all. Watch out, world.
Nice.
And here we are.
Steve started they opened a new holistic doctor in our neighborhood. And so he went in and he said the guy opened the door. He had no shoes on. His shirt was unbuttoned down to here. And he made Steve take his shoes off before coming into the room.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say shirt, and I was like,
I was like, oh, this sounds like a fun place.
Yeah, no thank you.
He did acupuncture.
Oh. How is that? Does he do that frequently?
It all there. Well, he paid for whatever plan they offer. It's like a monthly plan, so he can go back. He's done it once before with me. I used to do it a lot. It's fine.
I can't imagine doing it once.
It's very relaxing.
You
don't feel it.
Subscription.
It's like, you don't feel it at all. It's so relaxing.
Not
you lay there. They put the warm.
Yeah, it's like a massage.
They
without
put you
the
on like this warm bed. They play the relaxing music. They cover your eyes with like a lavender scented thing. It's super relaxing.
Christina doesn't relax. That's not her
any
thing.
Type of needle or anything like that.
She couldn't lay there and be still. She'd be like, nope, gotta get on this, gotta fix this, gotta go here.
No, but okay, so I went to the dermatologist last week.
Yeah.
And my birthmark that the monkey bit, you know? I know I told the bite story, but after that, I couldn't get it out of my head that it was changing, and I couldn't tell because it had a scar from where the monkey bit me. So you can't really tell what the hell's going on there. Anyway, so I got it biopsied, and then ultimately I got it removed. But I just got it removed last week, and I got two things removed at the same time. One was on my back and one was on my leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like laying there, and for the back one, I was trying not to talk because I felt like it was going to move my body, and I don't want him to screw anything up back there. I was just being real quiet, and then
while you were doing the procedure, you were trying not to talk. I thought you meant afterwards, and I was like, I don't think that affects it.
No. While he was actually doing it,
okay.
So then when they did the back first, and then I rolled over, and they were going to do the leg. So she had to numb my leg. And while she was numbing it, I told her the monkey bite story. So then she apparently thought it was hilarious. And she went out and she told the doctor. And so when he came back in, it was like the doctor a PA and the MA, right? And they all come back in and they're like, oh, we heard you got bit by a monkey. So then I had to tell the story again. And he's like literally cutting it off of my leg. And I'm telling them the whole ass monkey bite story. Like, I felt like I was in a stand-up comedy hour for real. Like, they were like dying over this monkey bite story. And then when I left, I was like, you guys, first of all, I was like super nervous and anxious when I'm going to the doctor and getting like needles and stuff. So like cutting, that's like a lot, you know? So I was like, I never thought I'd come to this appointment and leave saying I had fun, but like this appointment was actually a lot of fun.
I know, you even texted me after. Yeah. I just had the best time.
It was so fun. Like, if I could have that much fun at the dermatologist, like, that is the dermatologist for me. I'm for life. That's where I'm going.
I had to reschedule my appointment with them, so I have that. I think he's the only one working there right now.
I think he is, yeah.
Because he was the only one available.
Yeah, because these were supposed to be done like 2 or 3 months ago, but then that other person quit or moved or whatever it was. And so they rescheduled me with him. But yeah, but I'm going to see him forever. He was great.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to my appointment then. I'll be like, oh, my friend Christina with the monkey bite.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll remember me. That's reminding me. Have you guys seen a documentary? What's it called? It's on Netflix. It's a catfish. Something about a catfish. Have you seen this? Catfish.
Like Catfish the movie?
No. It's not like the MTV Catfish, but Catfish, like, you know, when people are fake online.
I know what Catfish is, yeah.
Okay. There's a documentary called, like, Bobby the Catfish or something like that on Netflix. You gotta watch it. We watched it last night. It was interesting. I can't say more. I can't say what I want to say until you see it, because it will ruin it. So
all right, that's our homework assignment.
Just watch it.
Just what I need.
I don't need any more shows.
It's a one and done, at least.
Jenna, did you finish that show?
Ransom Canyon? No, because Joe watched it with me. So he wants
you gotta wait.
This is the thing. It's like I cannot have a lot of shows going because then I just sit and watch them. So I just have to have one show with Joe going, and that's all I watch.
Steve and I started The Studio. It's on Apple TV. It's with Seth Rogen. It's pretty funny. But when I went to LA, I did the Warner Brothers lot tour. So the whole first episode, I was like, oh, I was there. I was right next to those golf carts. Like, I know exactly where this is. It was pretty cool.
It's a funny show, though?
Yeah, it's really funny.
Okay. I'm going to watch it because we're looking for something funny.
Do you have Apple TV?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Those are the only kind of subscriptions she'll have.
No, that's okay. Steven signs up for them. He always does this to me. He signs up for like a 7-day trial and never cancels it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to watch Ted Lasso, so he signed up for a 7-day trial 3 years ago. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Ted Lasso is so good, though.
Yeah, but we're all caught up, I think. I think
season 3 is coming out at some point.
What else?
We break the rules and share them.
We have Max. It happened with that too. We have that.
We like share them within our family. Like we each pay for one or two.
I don't see Christina rolling with the sharing.
No. Well, like
because you have to say like we don't share. We don't break the rules.
No, but we tried to do it with Netflix, and then Netflix did that thing. It's like not worth it for me to share.
They crack down.
All right, that's it for this episode of Between Carlines. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit follow, and we'll see you again next Tuesday. See you next time.
Bye.
Between Carlines is hosted by Miss Christy, Miss Christina, and Miss Jenna. Music by Lindsay Henderson. Edited and produced by Miss Christina. Don't forget to subscribe and check back next week for an all-new episode. Thanks for listening.